Okay, I believe we are live. Yay. Okay, this site is Take What Rings True, and my name is Teresa Micheletti, and this is a spiritual thought site. So believe what you want and let the rest go. That's the whole idea of Take What Rings True. So today I'm going to be talking about making yourself a priority, which spiritual people tend not to do because often you put everyone else on the list first, and then you're last on your to-do list. That's not a good thing. My mentor, Francine, a spirit guide, said that we need to put ourselves first because then we can take care of others. And if you deplete all of your energy and you let everything go that you need to do to take care of yourself, then you end up empty, sad, irritated, maybe angry because you're not taking care of yourself first. So put the energy in your reserve tank and put yourself on the calendar. I was a mentor for my school district, and in one of the mentorship conferences that I went to, they said, get your calendar out every month and put yourself on there first. Put down when you're going to exercise. Put down when you're going to go take a hike in the forest. And put that on there so that you don't drain yourself of energy and you don't drain yourself of the ability to help others. And then when someone says, oh, can you meet Saturday afternoon at 2? I already have a commitment. And that's all you have to say. You don't have to say, I'm going to go for a hike, or you don't have to say, that's my exercise time. That's my take a bath time, and just let everything go. So put yourself on your calendar. And also schedule in some time to be with friends, schedule in some time to call your favorite aunt, schedule in some time to go do something fun that you love to do. Even if you are extremely busy, I know at one point I was working 7 days a week. It helps to put yourself on the calendar. After working my 7 days a week for like 8 months, I think it was, I went on a long vacation. I went to Tahiti and stayed in one of those bungalows over the water. And then I was going to go speak at a conference in Australia. So I scheduled Australia and New Zealand, and I got to go tour around there. So at least I made sure that I had some fun time. I know when I got to Tahiti, it was just like, just veg, be a veg for at least like 2 or 3 days. I didn't do much except sit on the little porch outside over the water and look at the water, look at the people. The best thing about staying there was I was in the last bungalow over the water, and to my left was a little shack about, I don't know, 20 yards away. And it was a men's meeting center. And every night they would come and sing a cappella. So I had my nightly concert. So you never know. Just schedule yourself, and wonderful things will happen when you give yourself some space, give yourself some time, allow yourself to be refreshed and renewed. If you aren't, then you get drained and you can't do anything. If you ever fly, they say, if there's a problem, the oxygen masks come down. Put your oxygen mask on first and then help others, the children or whoever can't figure out what to do with the mask. So you need to put your oxygen mask on first. You need to make sure you're replenished, you're renewed, you have gas in your tank, or you can't help others. And sometimes that requires you to actually think about what will bring you joy, what will bring you the most fun, what will remind you of being a kid that you loved. So take that into consideration. Now, sometimes what you need to do is get outside of yourself. Maybe you've been having a horrible year and all these awful things have happened to you because we're in the time of getting rid of our karma. So it's stacking up so that we can face it, look at the emotion of it, feel the emotion, and get rid of it. If that's the case, then you need to nurture yourself. Sometimes that includes getting outside of poor me. It's an awful life. I'm not the best mother. I'm not the best dad. Whatever it is that you're thinking, go help someone else. Sometimes taking care of yourself means volunteering at some charity or going to your neighbors and saying, "I'll watch your kids for a little while." Because sometimes helping others is also renewing yourself because you're letting go of the tension and the awful whatever it is you're facing. Maybe you're sick, but you can still help somebody else. Sometimes getting outside of yourself is the best thing you can do to nurture yourself. So think right now, what do you love to do? What do you enjoy the most? It doesn't have to be a money thing. You don't have to go to Hawaii or the Caribbean. Maybe you like to meditate and you haven't been doing it. Maybe you like to read a book. Well, go sit in your living room and read a book for a while. Maybe a funny book, a silly book, a romance book, whatever kind of book you want. Maybe it's going to your side yard or your backyard and reading a book, or just sitting there and looking at the flowers. Sometimes we just don't take any time for ourselves. We help other people, we have our family, we have our friends, we have our work, and we put all those things first on our list of, I need to do these things, I need to do these things, I need to do these things. Yesterday, somebody asked me, what have I been doing to bring joy to my life? And I couldn't list a whole bunch of things that I've been doing lately. I could list future things, but I couldn't list anything for the present point in time. We need to take time for ourselves, whatever that means for you. And if you like taking a long bath and that helps you to let go of all the stresses and strains, or as my friend Sylvia would say, the slings and the arrows, then go ahead and do that. What can you do for yourself today to replenish and to nurture yourself, to make yourself feel better, to put gas in your tank so that you can help others? Because I know if you're listening to me, it's 99% sure that you are a spiritual person who helps other people in some way. Maybe you're not a people person, but you help people through your work and through your writing or through your organization skills, whatever it is. We all help people in different ways. But make sure that you fill your tank with energy and with rest. You can even go to the other side. We've talked about the other side and the temples on the other side. You can ask to go to the towers. And that's the nickname for one of the temples is actually 2 towers. And that's a place where you can go get spa treatments. You can go get a massage or you can go get renewed. So maybe when you go to sleep tonight, ask to go to the other side and be replenished. Ask your guide and your angel to escort you there. They know how to get there. Or if you meditate, then you can go there yourself or astral project and get there. Take some time for yourself. Maybe you want to listen to some meditations on YouTube. You don't have to pay money. There's some that are free on YouTube. Find someone you like to listen to and just replenish yourself. So much is going on right now because we are stacking up our karma and getting rid of it. And don't let it just stack, stack, stack. Look at it actually examine, okay, what is bothering me right now? What am I working through right now? What am I thinking about right now? What is the emotion of that? Feel the emotion. Don't stuff it. That'll just make you sick. Feel the emotion and let it go. As I've said before, if it makes you angry, kick a box, go punch a pillow. Find some way to get the emotion out. Cry. It's okay. Cry, 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 and then you're done. Let it go. My friend Sylvia would call it a sieve, or think of yourself like a tube and let it just run through you and let it go. You don't have to hold on to everything that you feel, everything that you think about. If it's not something you need for your present life, then let it go. If you're having trouble letting it go, talk to a therapist, talk to a friend, talk to a hypnotist. You can contact me. I'd be glad to help you. There's many people that you can talk to. Your best friend, your mom, your Aunt Susie, whoever it is. But don't hold things that have negative emotions. If you're angry about something, why are you angry? What's making you angry? Examine it. Do you need to let that go? Why are you holding on to it, whatever it is? If it's something that doesn't serve you and make you a better, more joyful person, then let it go. You know, the word forgive, it's not necessarily forgiving someone else, it's forgiving yourself. You give yourself the energy and the replenishment. Okay, so say my roommate's dog bit my knee. Okay, then I'm angry about that. I'm upset about that. I'm upset with my roommate. Well, it's not helping me. It's not helping me move forward to hold that anger. I would need to examine it and let it go and not keep it with me. Because if you keep anger or those negative emotions in you, you get sick because your body doesn't like it. It's not a good energy to hold on to. So instead, hold on to joy. So examine your emotions, feel them, and then let them go and flow through you. As my friend Sylvia said, let it flow through you like a sieve or like you're a tube. Examine it, let it go, and move on with your life. Take a breath. Ask the angels to help you. Ask your spirit guide to help you. Ask to go to a temple on the other side to help you figure it out. Go to the hall of reconnection. Go to the council and talk to them. You can do it in meditation, or you can just do it while you're asleep. Just say, okay, guides, I want to go to the hall of reconnection and I want to communicate with my Uncle Joe that I'm still angry with, even though he's on the other side. Or it could be someone who's on this side and you just communicate with them when they're asleep also. And that's fine too, soul to soul. Or make an appointment. Francine Minter said, you can make an appointment to talk soul to soul. So say you're upset with your neighbor who just doesn't cooperate, um, has a higher plane than you, and the water's flooding onto your property and it's not being taken care of, and you're just holding all this anger and you're upset with this neighbor because they're not cooperating. Okay, make an appointment. Thursday, 3 o'clock in the morning, soul to soul, when you're both asleep. You want to communicate about whatever it is, about the flooding of your property. And you'd be amazed how things change and you don't have to confront the person in daily life. It can be confronting soul to soul and discussing it in that manner. So take some time and nurture yourself. Decide, what are you going to put on your calendar to make you, feel better? Are you going to put exercise on there? Are you going to put a hike on there? Are you going to put a vacation that you're planning? What are you going to do to take care of yourself, nurture yourself, replenish yourself, and fill up your tank with energy? And put in some things that will make you joyful. What are some things you love to do? Read a book, take a long bath, whatever it is, meditate. You are important. God loves you, creator, source, whatever you want to call it. You are beloved. So love yourself and take care of yourself. Put yourself on the list and make sure that you keep those commitments to yourself. So when somebody says, can you meet Saturday afternoon at 2:00? You say, I have a commitment. I already have a commitment. Let's meet on Tuesday, whatever it is. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. If you want to watch the replays, I suggest you go to YouTube, Take What Rings True. If you want to watch the replays on Facebook, they've changed video so that it equals reels. So you can go to Take What Rings True, go to media, and then choose videos. But that doesn't work with phones right now. So hopefully Facebook will fix that. So meanwhile, you can go to YouTube, Take What Rings True, and watch all the replays. Thanks for joining me. Bye. Have a great day and take care of yourself. Okay. Can't find my arrow.